Yo, what is going on, guys? Mobile Carrier News here. And the Verizon CEO speaks out on what basically is going to be coming up with 5G in the next several years. So, the CEO basically he talks about the three main keys to 5G. The first main key to the 5G is more people on Verizon and who maybe want to switch to Verizon like I did. Will get a new 5G phone. Now, as you all know, I did not purchase a new 5G phone because I already have a current 5G phone. I believe I was blessed to have it unlocked and I switched to Verizon. And now, this is how Verizon sees it. Because more people are going to 5G phones, Verizon sees this okay. More people are going to use 5G and LTE. This basically means that we have to improve the service more because we don't want to be congested like T-Mobile. Because as we all know, T-Mobile at the moment is being very congested. I've been having congestion issues for T-Mobile for a month, and I got over it. That's why I switched to Verizon. Verizon is smart. Verizon doesn't want to have this problem. They don't want people to complaining about their service and then saying, "Oh, I think I'll switch to AT&T." Verizon doesn't want that. So Verizon is going to keep expanding and extending their 5G service. I've also noticed it too. Verizon is extending 5G heavily in my area, 100% in my area. They are also going to be their second step is they're going to focus on enterprise, basically helping out many businesses who are on the Verizon network. As we all know, Verizon is pretty good with businesses and what they claim to be, which is good. And also, uh, the third step to Verizon is more people are basically going to come back and they're going to use more data, so that's going to look good. That's going to be good on Verizon. They're going to be able to track how much people bought their 5G iPhones. Yeah, either 5G phones, either be iPhone or Android. And it's basically a spike that Verizon is seeing. Verizon is going to continue improving their service to have the greatest 5G of all time. Obviously, it's still going to take some time because 5G is still in its baby stages. I believe Verizon started in 2019, so 2 years ago. They were starting with 5G. I believe they started late though. I think 2020, early 2020, they were starting with 5G. Um, and I believe the CEO of Verizon was also they also mentioned, what are your thoughts on your rivals AT&T and T-Mobile? Now, the CEO didn't have much to talk about AT&T because they know AT&T is a good rival. They wouldn't have to worry. They know Verizon knows, and the CEO as a whole, the whole company and the CEO know that AT&T is investing heavily in their 5G. However, Verizon does also know that they're investing more in their 5G network than AT&T. So Verizon is not really worried about them. And honestly, I believe that. Where AT&T is investing billions of dollars, I believe $30 billion, but Verizon is investing more. I'm not sure how much more. I think 50 billion or more. But but Verizon, it knows AT&T is a good competition because there's going to be C-band deployed for AT&T and Verizon. So they know they will be the top biggest carriers in from 2021 to going on to the future. So they're not that worried about AT&T. Now, as for T-Mobile, when they were asked when the Verizon CEO was asked how do you think of T-Mobile and their megahertz 600 megahertz extended range out 5G. And basically, the CEO says what he said was, "We know what T-Mobile is trying to do. They're marketing heavily on their 5G network, but he believes the CEO of Verizon believes that they will dominate. They will dominate 5G and the other two carriers for a long, long time. Verizon has always been heavily invested. They've always come first. They've always expanded their network, even though some areas I've heard they're not really good with coverage. But then later on, they expand that coverage, so that's a good thing, and they don't lack either. So yeah, that's basically what's going on. The CEO of Verizon, he doesn't seem like he's too worried about T-Mobile. T-Mobile will go far with their 600 megahertz extended range. They're also their ultra capacity. However, I have heard comments from my subscribers that they're basically their ultra capacity, or ultra, yeah, or their extended 5G isn't really 5G. It's basically fake 5G. The reason it's fake 5G is because it's still slow, and it doesn't really work that well. And from my experience, guys, you've seen my experience. It's not that good. Yes, we all know 5G is still new in its process. It's in its baby steps or baby stages. But Verizon is taking it more seriously than T-Mobile. Yeah, yes, T-Mobile does have more 5G than all the carriers right now. But the fact that T-Mobile isn't utilizing and optimizing and actually working on the service, don't get me wrong, they are working. Like every company works every day on their service. But T-Mobile is only investing $12 billion to equal $60 billion in about 5 years. Now, I mean, that honestly, that's okay. That's not too bad for me, in my opinion. But but it doesn't seem like they're investing quick. I mean, yeah, yes, I understand they're going to take their time with 5G and what they had with Sprint's 2.5 gigahertz, but Verizon's going to have C-band. Now I know in the next auction Verizon's not going to buy much C-band, or yeah, not much at all, because they have a lot, and T-Mobile and AT&T are going to be buying more. Surprisingly, it doesn't seem like it phases Verizon, because I think Verizon knows that they have more C-band than anyone else. So Verizon is on set to be good with the carriers and just stay on top. I'm pretty sure Verizon will, once they deploy C-band and get the network running, it's going to be a game changer. What's basically going to happen? I can literally see this happening. What's going to happen is Verizon is going to flip the switch to C-band, then AT&T next. But Verizon knows that AT&T and T-Mobile will literally see a drastic increase in the service of Verizon, and they're not gonna freak out. They're literally gonna say, "Oh, Verizon's actually taking this seriously." I mean, why wouldn't Verizon take it seriously? They've been serious about this this whole time. Once AT&T and T-Mobile realize that Verizon's taking 5G more seriously what it is right now, because it's like holding a gold mine of gold in your hand. It's you don't know how valuable it is till it's like too late, or you don't even know. So they're going to be more aggressive and trying to catch up with Verizon. But by that time, Verizon will be so far ahead. By that time, Verizon will be set, honestly. And I did hear Verizon's going to lower their capex. I think 2023, 2024. Now that almost sounds like a bad thing, because they should keep improving their service. It almost sounds like they're going to um, fall back or be left behind. But I think Verizon's all set to go, to be honest. If Verizon's lowering capex in the next few years, but they're increasing capex right now, I think they should be set. I really think they should be fine, honestly. I do know T-Mobile is lowering capex too, but the fact that they're not investing a lot and they're lowering capex, that's worrisome to me. I'm not saying T-Mobile will go bankrupt as a company, but if you're lowering capex, aka investing less, and you're investing less as well, you're not going to have the best network. You have to put your return on investment where it's at, like put your money where your mouth is. That's basically how I say with all these, with just T-Mobile as a whole. But what do you guys think about this? Do you guys think when C-band is deployed, it's gonna be insane? I'm shocked that today I'm getting better speeds in a span of 10 days than I did with T-Mobile in a span of what? I believe it was 7 months. Like, how is that just possible, guys? Like, you guys seen my speed test. It's getting better. It really is. What do you guys think about this? Do you guys see? I believe C-band will be deployed in first quarter 2022, so that's next year, January through March, I believe. Um, so what do you guys think about this? Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think Verizon will go insane with speed? Do you think they'll be the overall carrier of the whole U.S.? How is AT&T going to compete with this? Can T-Mobile keep up? Let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you on the next video.